From the Detroit Free Press, it's Wednesday. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Bush's has over 4,000 Michigan products, including the freshest fruit and vegetables, meat, seafood, and baked goods. Stop by one of Bush's 16 locations for the personal service you expect from your neighborhood grocer.
I'm Dave Boucher with the Detroit Free Press. More than 200,000 Michiganders could clear their records of drunken driving convictions or similar transgressions in light of new legislation Governor Gretchen Whitmer signed Tuesday. The measures, which passed the legislature with overwhelming bipartisan support, are intended to give first-time offenders a chance to clear their names, making it easier to get a driver's license, a job, and a home. Whitmer said, quote, "These bills allow Michiganders to move on from a past mistake in order to have a clean slate. We must clear a path for first-time offenders so that all residents are able to compete for jobs with a clean record and contribute to their communities in a positive way." Under the bills, the following charges are eligible to be expunged: driving with a blood alcohol content at or above 0.08, driving while visibly impaired due to any substance, anyone who is younger than 21 driving with a blood alcohol content of 0.02 or higher, and driving under the influence of any amount of cocaine or other Schedule I controlled substances. Whitmer pocket vetoed similar measures earlier this year, to the dismay of advocates, but criminal justice reform supporters thanked her for signing the measures this week. The governor also signed bills that keep the state's legal blood alcohol content limit at 0.08. These measures are part of a broader criminal justice push in the state. Late last year, a bipartisan group of lawmakers worked with Whitmer to enact sweeping changes that allow hundreds of thousands of Michiganders to clear convictions from their records.
For the Detroit Free Press Autos team, I'm Jamie LaRue. Cybersecurity experts say there are more than 100,000 lines of coding in the average modern-day car, making them computers on wheels. And the more technologically advanced they get, the greater the danger that a hacker with hostile intentions could infiltrate it. In fact, it is happening now, experts say, but it gets little publicity. In 2019, for example, the U.S. Army Stryker armored vehicles were hacked, compromising some systems. Published media reports state that nearly every car maker has been a victim to hacking. The main thing hackers target is getting personal or credit card information from the infotainment system. But it's been proven they could tamper with safety systems such as steering, brakes, lock the ignition and demand ransomware to restart your car, and even unlocking the doors. Most automakers have teams of cybersecurity specialists working in labs to find any vulnerabilities in their cars and develop protections against hacking. They even pay ethical hackers hundreds to thousands of dollars for finding weak spots and helping them fix it. As for car owners, the best way to protect your car is to be careful with what you plug into the USB port. Keep your mobile phone updated with security controls. Use strong passwords for Wi-Fi or OnStar. And do not connect devices through Bluetooth to your car unless the device provider can assure you the device is protected.
This is Brian McCollum, music writer with the Detroit Free Press. The veteran Detroit rap duo Insane Clown Posse has announced that it's winding down its touring career. 30 years after first making a mark on the local scene, the horrorcore group revealed to fans this weekend that co-founder Violent J has been diagnosed with atrial fibrillation, a type of heart failure. Clad in their classic clown makeup as they addressed fans Saturday at their latest Gathering of the Juggalos, Violent J and Shaggy Two Dope said they'll be staging a farewell tour next year, against the advice of doctors. They did say the world-hopping tour will include just 3 or 4 shows a week. But ICP emphasized this is far from the end. Following the farewell tour, they'll continue to record while staging special events, including the annual fan gathering held this year in Thornville, Ohio. Violent J, born Joe Bruce, turned 49 in April. Alongside Shaggy, he helped build ICP from Detroit area success to wider fame and infamy in the 1990s, and the duo continues to enjoy a small but super devoted fan base around the world.
I'm Andrew Hammond for the Free Press Sports Department. The Motor City Crews officially have their first head coach. DJ Bakker, a former player development coach with the Pistons, takes over the G League franchise that will play just down the street from Little Caesars Arena at Wayne State this coming fall. Bakker has spent time with Pistons head coach Dwayne Casey since their time together in Toronto. It is expected that the Pistons and Crews will have similar looks when it comes to playing philosophy and style. Meeting with the media on Tuesday, Bakker talked about proximity, style of play, and organization philosophy that give the Pistons and their G League franchise one of the best advantages in the NBA.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.